Hello and welcome back to the channel. We are on a group dig today with KC Rallies. We're about 12:15. I hadn't done the intro because I was a bit late getting there, so I went straight off swinging. A couple of bits that have come up, really nice bits up until this point. The fields are quiet, but not in a bad way. They're quiet of trash, which is good. Which means when you go over something good, you're going to know you've got something good. But we've had a spot of lunch and they've just opened up another field now. So we are in this other field. You can see there's a bit of a drop behind me. So I'm going to go and try and see what's in there. And I think there's another field that's open as well. It's a little bit on the long side, but not overly long that you can't swing. So if we don't get nothing in here, we'll go up and try this other one. Anyway, let's go back to the start of the day and show you the bits we got. And hopefully some bits will come up from this point on as well. We'll see you in a bit. Alright, so our first decent find is this button. Nice little pattern on it. This is the third hole I've dug. The first two holes were foil and a bit of a moo tube, I think. Next up is a bridle ring, nice clear tone that's ringing in an 18. Next up, from that Cleggy State hole, another buckle, a bit like the one I had in the last video. Not particularly old, but it's another target. Next up is, looks like a copper coating, copper button by the looks of it. Broken shank on the back, ringing in a 13. Surprisingly low for a copper. Well, we're about 45 minutes into the dig and it's been a little bit quiet for me, but someone was singing to me to come up this steep bank and we've got hammered. It's not a whole one. It looks like it's been broken in half. We reckon it's an Edward of some kind. So yeah, that's sweet. We're on to the hammers already and now everybody is flocking over towards me like flies around sheep shit. So let's crack on and see if we can find the other half. Right, my good friend Percy, the Mercy and Metal Detecting, helping out again with IDs. This hammered he had is either an Edward the First, second or third, but I'm gonna go with my hunch and say it's an Edward the Third, and that there is pretty much matching. It's all to do with the letterings and the pellets. I might be wrong, but like I said, I'm no expert. I don't find these things all the time, but I'm going to be going with that one. He identified it as a London penny, and there you go. That all seems to match up pretty good to me. So yeah, I'm going to hench my money on that being an Edward the Third London Mint penny. Thanks, Percy. Right, we are on a potential another hammered. It was ringing in a 4 down through there, literally about an inch below the surface. But literally just as I took it out, it snapped, and I thought, oh no. So then I thought maybe is it brittle jetton or something? But no, I'm putting it down as a hammer, but a counterfeit. And it's just the inside of it just looks very. Doesn't look like silver, but it looks like a voided short cross there, and I would put that down as a counterfeit hammered. And another great find that is. Right, now with this one, Percy said not to just be too quick to dismiss it as a fake, but I think it is. It's very, very brittle. I tried even just cleaning the one section of it with a bit of spit and foil. Yeah, I know some people don't agree with it, but there was no smell of rotten eggs, and literally nothing was coming up, you know, shinier, and literally right up on the top corner there it cracked. So it's in 3 pieces now, hence why it's held together by a bit of tape. But he did say that it is a short cross. It's a voided short cross, with what's left of the name Henrik. So it's IVT or something on there, I can't remember. But he said the trouble with trying to ID partial short cross coins
is that they cover Henry II, Richard I, King John, and Henry III. So the only way you can really identify them is by the difference in portrait on the front of the coins. But with what I've got left here, it's not a lot to go on. But I'm going to put my money on that as being a fake anyway. But fake or not, it's a nice piece of history to dug up, and has dug that as low as a 4 on the knocks. It was a nice clear tone as well, but it's just a shame it did break when I was trying to get it out of the plug, and then literally just delicately trying to clean it, and it just chipped off there as well. So there you go. There's another little bit of history, and I'm happy enough with that. And again, thanks to Percy for helping ID which particular coin it could well be. Cheers, mate.
Oh, I don't know if you can see down in there. Started off as a 20, and when I was rummaging around, it's changed to a 16. And onto a normal coin. If you can get anything off it. I think that's probably one to put through the tumblers and see if we can get anything off it. Right, we've got two holes next to each other. This one was reading a 16, that one was reading a 10. So let's do the 16 first, and it's a bit of a can lid of some kind. And then here we've got a coin, which I think is possible. Oh, hello. I was thinking, is that a farthing? Yeah, it's a farthing by the looks of it. Oh no, is it? Or was that a halfpenny that's really destroyed? You see that on there? Farthing, yeah, it is a farthing. Queen Victoria, just about make out Queen Victoria written on the side there. Cool, another coin for the pod. Right, so far I did the intro by the tree. Up and down and across. Like this field is very, very quiet, but got one here. 3 bars down. Please be something good. Oh. And don't forget, if you're new to the channel, you've been watching metal detecting videos and you're thinking, I quite fancy getting into some of that, you can get your metal detecting stuff from Leisure Promotions. Got a wide range of different detectors and digging equipment. And if you use the link that's running across the screen now, it will be pinned in the description as well. You might find you can get 10% off if you use that code. And of course, if you do, it all helps out the channel a little bit as well. Right, let's see what we got here. Oh my God, looks like it's going to be a big bit of lead by the looks of it. Or is it a bottle top? Bottle top. It's a lid of some kind. It's a joys, but I'm not going to moan about it. It's pretty quiet of trash here, and to come away with a nice hammer and a potentially fake one, it's not a bad day really, is it? Right, let's move on and see if we can find someone else. Right, we are into the field that's slightly longer, and Adrian Harris, thank you for the lift, saving us walking all the way across 2 fields. First signal in this one, ringing in a solid 16 is a you can call that a pistol shot or a musket shot. I'll leave that one up to you. I'd a little bit bigger than a P, but not quite as big as some of those other ones I found in the past. Right, I've dug one here. Quite an erratic. 1926 at its highest. Let's see what we got. Is that what it is? What's that then? It looks like some catch of some sort. Got a hole in the middle there. Get that dirt out. I don't think it's that old, so we'll don't know, some sort of a catch of some kind. Maybe a mid-gate latch or something, I don't know. Yeah, high number. Alright, this one was screaming at 20, 22, about 2 inches down. That is one chunk of lead. But that goes in the scrap bag and that all adds up at the end of the year when I go to weigh it in. I don't think I've ever had one of these before. I've seen enough people to dig them to be able to tell what it is. This looks like it's off an umbrella. The rods will go in there, and as you push it up the stem, it opens up the umbrella. That's what that looks like to me. Probably Victorian umbrella, I expect. Right, I'm back home. What an eventful day. Pretty good. I think I was probably the first one to get a hammered, which gave hope to other people, and then more and more started coming up. Let's go down to the trash mat and let's see what I dug for today. So here we go. Pretty much most of this stuff, with the exception of that and probably that, came out of the field with the longer grass. A little bit trashy in there, but there was some good stuff that come up. Somebody had a Roman, somebody had a hammered, pretty much within this couple of feet of each other. And we got a bit of copper piping. The medicine bottle where they would have sucked out the medicine through a syringe, and that's why we wear gloves in the field, because of broken glass. Then there's that umbrella prop thing. That looks like a bit of molten metal, probably from a past fire or something. Then we got the shotgun casings. 3 buttons today, not too shabby, including my old friend, the 4-hole button. Then we got a buckle, that brackety type thing, and then we're on to the lead, including that big chunk there and that one there as well. So that is all of the stuff that I dug today. So the initial first field that we had was very, very quiet of trash, which was a good thing. If you hovered over a decent signal, you were going to know about it. Next to no bad signals that I could really say in that field. And then obviously they opened up a couple more fields. Now I'm a dumbass. Went over into one of the other fields that had been cut and baled, and then there was a fence, and then over the other side of the fence was another field that we had access to. I didn't know this. I didn't know. Over in the far corner was there was remains of an old house that used to be there. So some of the people went around that mound area, and there was a couple of Romans that come up, some more hammers that come up, and I just think, oh God, if I'd have known, I'd have gone over there as well. But these things we live and learn, don't we? So we spent a bit of the time in the jungle grass. It was swingable, a little bit long, but it was swingable. But that's where I got most of the trash out. But that was it. I got a few little bits that I'm quite happy with, especially on a group dig. I don't tend to have a lot of luck. I normally have one good find. But stay tuned, because I will put up the photo from people in the group that all their bits that they found and everything. It was quite a few bits to come up. I think it was close to 20 bits of silver that we found, if we've had a photograph of them all. Anyway, as usual, thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, why not consider subscribing? I'm hoping to get some new permissions that might bring some more good stuff for your viewing. But I will always give you honest detecting. Anyway, I'll let you get off, and I'm going to go and see if I can identify that hammered and that fake hammered. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you again. Stay tuned for the finds, alright? Ta-ra.